Man, I don't know about y'all, but this has been one of the most trying seasons of my lawn care career. Let me explain. Dealing with everything that you have to deal with as a business owner, period, can be stressful. At times, certain people will leave their business and go back to a regular job. I'm going to share with you 5 things that you should be wary of or should look out for in the lawn care season. Let's talk about it. All right, so one of the main things is high heat. Man, I can't speak for other markets, but in Georgia, man, it seemed like we've been having consecutive 98 plus degree days. Like, you gotta have a love for outside and just, be able to withstand the heat. Just to be able to deal with this, that's just one factor. Number 2, random rain. Anytime that you have days where it rains for the whole day, that will throw off your schedule. If that'll throw off your schedule for the whole month. And I think a lot of times our customers don't understand that. I have a policy where if it has been raining all day, I am not cutting that grass. None that day. And I probably won't start till later the next day until I'm sure that, the grass is dried enough for me to cut it. It's frustrating when you have a schedule and, that rain comes and just throws everything off. You know what I'm saying? It backs you up. But, if you've been in this business for a long time, you also realize that it just comes with the territory. It's just something you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm not saying it's not frustrating, just something that you got to look out for and consider. Number 3, customer related issues. This one, in my opinion, has really had me questioning the residential side of lawn care, you know what I'm saying, going forward. And I have to make a pretty serious decision on whether to continue to go forward with residential lawn care. There's other sides of lawn care, like landscaping, commercial, tree trimming, etc., other things like that. Customer issues this year, it just seems like it's been very petty. What I gather from it is like, and it's always the same customers complaining about certain things that they know it just won't work. Like, for instance, a customer will complain about having their property serviced on a specific day, and how we run our businesses, we do not offer specific days for lawn care. Whatever day that we're in that city is the day that we're servicing your yard, and there are no exceptions. But I've had customers that's been with us for 3 or 4 seasons and will keep asking the same question continuously. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that they won't get their own day. And I get it, you may not get paid on a certain day, but I cannot move my schedule around for 1 yard. And so the customer related issues this year, they just seem very petty. You know what I'm saying? And that can be very frustrating. Who can relate with me that they've been receiving just seems like some petty customer issues, just people bitching for no reason. Like, listen, we are out servicing multiple properties in high temperatures for several days, low quality air, and it's like people don't want to give you a break. One little thing that you may do off, and people are losing their fucking minds, and it's like, that can be frustrating. I'm not a perfect person, and we make mistakes. Just simply say, hey, you guys forgot to do this, or there was an area, man, but don't have a conniption fit about it, or go off into this crazy rant. Like, we're providing you consistent customer service. Just relax. You know what I'm saying? It's hot out here. We don't have to be out here, because I look at it like this. There's a lot of lawn care providers I know that are getting out of this side of the business, and these customer issues is one main factor. Number 4, which is a big one, maintenance. I try to keep my machines out of the shop in the busy season. Like right now, if any one of my machines were to go down where it needed, I needed to take it to a shop, I'm not gonna see that machine for at least a month. You know what I'm saying? I'm banking on at least a month, because other lawn care providers' machines are going down, customers, mowers, and equipment is going down, so they're balls to the wall everywhere you go. And so if you can, try to prevent your machines from going into the shop. Now, I do a lot of hands-on work to my machines. Most of the time it's just tune-up things, replacing the belt. But if it's something that's out of my reach, or will take longer than I wanted to, then yeah, I'll go take it to the shop, especially if I have a warranty under that machine. I'm taking it to the shop. But as of right now, August, September, no way. If I can help it, it is not going into the shop. And it's when you're out in this high heat, one little thing that goes wrong, kid, make it a frustrating situation. So if you can, try to service your own equipment, but it's just something that you're gonna have to deal with. Maintenance issues. We run these machines all day, multiple yards. Something is bound to happen. So it just comes with the territory. And then the last thing, lining up your fall projects, fall cleanups, leaf cleanups. If you have commercial properties, they may have projects that they want to get done. I try to do mine right after the mowing season, so I still have something to do. And it's not like I don't know, how do I put it? It's not like I have to rush with things like this. I can take my time with it. This is when you'll see my camera come out a lot of times. You won't see me doing a lot of camera work now, because man, it's until, I want to say maybe until the end of September, it's still balls to the wall. The temperature's gonna be crazy with the random rain, high heat, all of that stuff, customer related issues. You won't see too many videos from me, but like you'll start seeing them, the end of September, October, November, December, January, so things like that. So these were just 5 things I just wanted to talk to you guys about. It can be frustrating, especially as a solo operator. And one thing I forgot was, I'm a solo operator, right? And it is frustrating at times when you do want to hire help or finding help. And the reason I say that is because based on my experience, nobody really wants to work, and nobody's going to work like you're going to work in your business. If you created this thing from the ground up to where you are today, nobody is going to put in the effort that you're putting in your business. They want to get paid like they do, but they're not putting in the effort. So with me, having these issues back, this year I didn't even bother trying to hire anybody. You know, I got a couple guys that run some routes for me that have their own setup, and it's easier that way for me, you know, because I don't have to train anybody. And especially now, you know, if you're looking for work now, you're trying to come in, this would be the worst time to try to get hired in a lawn care business if you are not experienced. If you need experience, this is the worst time, because you know it's going to be very fast paced, and in my opinion, it's going to scare you away. So what I suggest is, if you don't have experience and you want to get into the lawn care business, wait until the season slows down, which is, you know, the end of October through February. You know, get in with somebody there so they can take the time and train you the proper way, because, you know, from March to October, forget about it. And so with that being said, I don't want to have to take the time to go behind somebody and make sure they did something. To me, that's a waste of time right now. And so I'd rather just do it myself. I know it's done, it's efficient, and you know, I'm on to the next one. You know, so a lot of new people not gonna be able to keep up with you. You know, I could go like, you know, 5, 6, 7 yards before I take a break. You know what I'm saying? I believe my break is when I'm in the truck heading to the next stop. And so most people don't see it like that. People want to go to the bathroom, they want to look on their phones, and like, man, I just don't have time for that. But yeah, man, who can agree with me? This year, it's been a trying season, man, and it's got me thinking about where I want to take my business, as far as, and I'm speaking on the residential side. Like, man, I'm not too sure I want to continue doing residential lawn care. Like, I'm thinking about just expanding, just doing commercial and you know, landscaping projects. I know somebody who strictly does commercial, you know, mowing, and they swear they will never go back to residential, and I'm starting to understand why. And so you know, I know I was ranting for a little bit, but you know, sometimes you gotta get your frustrations out, because lawn care can be frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Even for the level-headed people. You know, I think one day I'm going to go on live so we could just have a healthy talk about things that you know, get it off our chest, because when you talk about it, it makes it better. You know what I'm saying? Especially when somebody can relate to you. But man, if you got a similar situation, or you resonate with any of these things I'm talking about, man, leave it in the comments section. You know, like it and share it so we can get it out to other people who may be going through the same thing, man. All right, so let me know, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Yes, sir.